Yo, what's up, Slayers? Yeah, got out yesterday, had a good day. Today, temperatures are going up again. Not that substantial, but just today, 34 degrees, 32 degrees, and I'm not liking it. You know, I was on 3 inches of ice yesterday, 3.5 inches of beautiful ice. I mean, amazing ice, but found some spots that were 5 inch, but today, getting up to 34 degrees, 32 degrees, I'll sit this one out. So, you know, one of my issues yesterday was an item I used. I was given a bunch of ice fishing things over the fall, and one of them was these HT, the original ice rigger, ice tenders. And basically the way it works is, you know, you have a rod that, you got a rod that sits in the holder here. Let me go and bring the camera down a hair. So you have a rod that's going to get the shaking to stop. You have a rod that sits in there, and you have this piece here that is basically going to hold a piece of line down, and the rod's going to sit underneath, not the rod, but the, there we go, like that. The flag's going to sit there, and once the line gets pulled from a bite, the flag's supposed to pop up. Well, the problem I was having with is that all in here, it just froze, you know, a little bit of moisture and it froze. I mean, this thing, you can see it's all wet ice from yesterday. It's just it's a crap design, but I'm not going to throw it out, because what we're going to do with it now is we're going to make freaking jaw jackers out of them. I'm going to show you how, so watch this. First thing we're going to do is take this nonsense out. It's got these little bands here, and this is for somebody that has these, wants to do something better with them. Anyway, take these out. This pops out. That's gone. I'm going to go ahead and take these eyelets out. One eyelet. That's gone. Now you can hold on to them because you could reuse them, but I have a newer one I'm going to use. You're going to pop this nonsense out. That's gone. Then the next battle is going to be this flag, which I'm hoping comes off easy because there's a peg here too. So I'm assuming you could move the flag around, but we'll give it a try. Get it out of here. And that's it. Well, the whole peg came out, and that's fine too. All right, so now we have a clean slate. We have a nice mount, and what I liked about this mount is it froze to the ice. I had to take my ice chisel and pop it to get it off, but when it comes to jaw jackers, they have something that's solid on the ice is actually a good thing. So I kind of did like that about that. It froze to the ice and it stayed there. Awesome rod holder right there. That's a great thing. So this is what we're going to do. Now, we're going to go ahead. I've already pre-made these because I've made jaw jackers before, but we're going to go with a eyelet. That's going to screw in the front. Now we're going to go with about an 8 to 10 inch piece of steel leader. You can buy the steel leader anywhere. And then from there is the trigger mechanism. Very easy to make. Go in your grandmother's closet and steal a freaking metal coat hanger. They're hard to find anymore, metal coat hangers, but this is what you want to make. It's basically a trigger. You have an upright piece, and it's going to come around over here, and it's just going to come around for the line to sit on. So basically, the rod tip's going to go into there, then your line's going to come down, go into there. And what happens is when a fish hits, it's going to go like that, release the rod, and boom, it's going to trigger the hook set. So let's go ahead and put this together. I went ahead and drilled a little hole in the front here already. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take this and put it in. Get her worked. Screw her in tight. You know, I'm a recycling guy. If I can make something work and recycle it, I will. You know, you drive past that Dunmore dump up there off of the Casey Highway, and I tell you what, it ain't getting no smaller, is it? So the less we could trash we could put in, the better. So anyway, got to make sure this thing's hooked in good. That's in good. I want to go ahead and clamp it tight because it's permanent. We want it there forever. Good. Now, so here we go. See what we got there? basically 8 to 10 inches of steel leader to our trigger mechanism. So now what's going to happen here, just like a jaw jacker, if you go buy one at the store for, what are they, $60, $70, it's ridiculous. Put your rod in here, right? And then go ahead, you're going to have your hole that's going to sit out here a little bit, right? That's where your hole's going to be. And then, let me go ahead and move this over here more. Then your rod tip is going to go in the trigger. That's the trigger right there. So you go ahead and put your rod tip in the trigger. And that's it. Then your line will hang over the front. Go ahead and get a closer shot of that. There. Where it is. There it is. Boom. Now see how your rod tip goes into the trigger? And then it just hangs over the side. So, what's going to happen, fish is going to come along, it's going to hit it, it's just going to pull it forward a little bit, and that's it. It lets go, it hooks it. So it's going to take the rod's bending, and it's going to hook it right into the jaw. You're not going to foul hook a fish. You're not going to gut hook a fish. That's why we fought for these. Jaw jackers are actually safer. People say blah, 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 you know, it's mechanical, you're not fishing. Well, shenanigans on you. I could say other things, but I'll just say that. Because yesterday, you know, these were legal. Tip-ups were legal. But what happens is even a tip-up could freeze up, and you know, a fish could be down there for an hour, 2 hours. It swallowed it. It's done. It didn't have to die, but it's gonna. So, anyway, that's how I make a jaw jacker at an HG rigger. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you guys have these at home or find some at a yard sale or whatever, pick them up. They're still good units, you know. Got a nice rod holder, the flags. I don't know, you could stick them on your head or something. Peace. One other thing I wanted to show you guys, and these are fantastic. Excuse this one here. There's a rubber band wrapped around it because it got ran over. But anyway, the walleye bite is typically early morning or in the evening. There's a window, I would say, between 4 o'clock to 7:30, and it's a night bite, you know. So having these things out at night, you know, you don't know if there's a fish on or not at nighttime. During the day, yeah, you could see it, fantastic. But I have something I use here. Buy them on Amazon, 4 for like 20 or 15 or whatever they are. I'm going to put a background up so you can see better. But this right here is a little mechanism. It's an electrical mechanism that it has a little trigger on it. And what you do, if you can find something to point with, what you do is you have your line. Your line goes through, and there's 2 nubs right here. One nub, one nub. The line's going to go through, around, and over. Now, what happens is this thing will buzz, and this thing will light up. So, you get a fish on at night, you get a hit at night, that's what you're going to find. You're going to see it lit, and you're going to hear it. Awesome. Fish on. So, I just wanted to show that to you. And a shameless plug. That is my wife, by the way. You guys look for property up in Northern Wayne County. That's your lady right there. Okay, enough of that. Anyway, hey, just wanted to show that to you also. All right, brothers and sisters? Get out there and be safe.